In 2023, LEGO had some great new minifigures across many different themes, and in this video, I'm going over my top 15 favorite LEGO minifigures of 2023. Number 15 is the Bone King from 3 Ninjago core sets, and I think it's a pretty cool design. I like the designs of all the Bone Warriors, especially the one with the horns, and I think they are way better than the snakes from the first core wave. I like their colors, and they're all cool, but the Bone King especially is awesome with the armor, the tattered cape, and the bone helmet. Number 14 is Robert Muldoon from the Jurassic Park Velociraptor Escape set. This is my favorite Jurassic Park figure of the year because it's a character we haven't gotten before. It's not perfect, and I'm not sure how I feel about it being exclusive to a 4+ set, but it does a serviceable job of representing the character and it's still a good figure. Number 13 is Loki from 2 great Marvel sets. This is a fantastic update to the original Avengers Loki figure. I like the colors and the prints a lot more, and the addition of the hair and mask print as options is nice. Number 12 is Sora from a few Ninjago Dragons Rising sets. I wasn't that much of a fan of the main Dragons Rising ninja suits, but I really like Sora's, and maybe that's partly because she doesn't fit the exact same style. I love the color scheme with the blue and pink, and her outfit is really detailed. Also, the hood with the cat ears is unique, and I think it looks better than the other hoods from the wave because it looks less flat. Number 11 is Marion Ravenwood from the Indiana Jones Escape from the Lost Tomb set. While not my favorite of the new Indiana Jones figures, it is the one I think is a major improvement to the original. On the original, the blue eyes are weird and the new prints are nice, especially with the rip detail on the bottom of the dress. All of the other new Indy figures were at least on par with their originals, and I thought about putting Sala on this list because it's his only minifigure, but it's kind of a basic figure. Number 10 is the Nightmare King from 2 Dreams sets. I didn't care for many of the Dreams sets that came out this year, but I do appreciate a new unlicensed theme, and I think this is a great figure from the theme. It has some awesome details with the headpiece, cool tattered cape piece, and some nice printing. It's also just a cool design for a character. Number 9 is Wildfire from the Ninjago Dragons Rising Heatwave Transforming Lava Dragons set, and this is just another nice character design. The new hairpiece is good, and I like the printing for her outfit, especially with the sand green color. Number 8 is the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man from the Marvel Spider-Man Final Battle set, and this is a good update to the original 2002 and 2004 figures. And those figures were good for the time and still hold up a bit. I do think this is an improvement though, with the updated printing and dual molded legs, but it's not my favorite Spider-Man figure this year because... Number 7 is the Amazing Spider-Man, also from the Marvel Spider-Man Final Battle set. I feel very similarly about this, but I put it higher because I like the suit a little more. We did get a Comic-Con figure of this suit back in 2013, but I'm glad we finally have a much cheaper version. The Comic-Con version had some great printing that I do think I like more, but the dual molded legs on this new one is a good improvement because that was the only problem I had with the Comic-Con one. Number 6 is Indiana Jones, which had 3 similar figures in the 3 Indiana Jones sets. And I like the differences between the figures like the gloves or the tie, it gives some nice variation. I'm not sure though if I like this figure more than the original Indy figure. The original is a classic and the new dual molded hat with hair is a cool piece but feels off compared to the old one. Maybe it's the size. I do think the printing is better at least for the outfit, and I still think it's a pretty good figure, being my favorite of the new Indiana Jones figures this year. Number 5 is Lord Ross from a bunch of Ninjago Dragons Rising sets. I don't love the regular Imperium soldier designs, but I love the design of Roz. I like the color scheme with the gold and red and the animal design with that headpiece. He was also probably my favorite villain in Dragons Rising so far. He's just really cool and menacing. And this is my favorite Ninjago minifigure for the year. Number 4 is Bo-Katan Kryze from the Star Wars The Mandalorian Spider Tank set. I already thought that the Clone Wars Bo-Katan figure was great, and I didn't think that they would make a better figure of her, but they really surprised me when they did with this figure. I think the torso printing looks more dull than the Clone Wars version, but that is accurate, and this version still has some amazing detailed printing all over, including on the arms and a nice new hairpiece. It's honestly one of my favorite Mandalorian figures, and my favorite Star Wars figure for the year. Number 3 is Wolverine from the Marvel Collectible Minifigures Series 2. Wolverine is one of my favorite Marvel characters, and I usually like the figures of him. I always like that mask piece, and the printing looks great with even some on the arms. It also comes with a hairpiece, which is a different piece than his last figures, but I think it's fine. I'm still not sure if this is my favorite Wolverine figure though, because I'm partial to the 2014 figure, but it's definitely the most detailed. Number 2 is Moon Knight, also from the Marvel Collectible Minifigures Series 2. I liked the Moon Knight show and the character, and I can safely say that this is my favorite Marvel figure of the year. It's just so incredibly detailed with great printing all around and a new hood piece that works well, and Moon Knight's design in general is just so awesome. And number 1 is the Batman Returns suit from a couple of DC sets. This figure now might be my favorite Batman figure of one of my favorite Batman suits. It has the same solid cape and cowl piece that the '89 suit had, but I prefer this one because I just love the armored look of it, and it's nice to get this suit in LEGO form. And I'm obviously a big Batman fan, so it at least had to be near the top. And it's always great to get good new Batman figures. So those were my top 15 favorite LEGO minifigures for 2023. As always, there were some awesome figures, but anyway, that's all I have to say. See you next time, goodbye.